going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Rather Social YouTube channel. Been quite a while. I'm happy to report that I am back in Europe, in Germany, in Essen of all places, back for the Essen Motor Show, one of my favourite new discoveries from last year. Real stoked to be back. Actually going to be focusing on the TuningXperience section of the show this time. So this is kind of like the stancy and modified section of the show. Essen Motor Show itself is absolutely humongous. There are halls of classics, of car clubs, there's halls of wheel brands, proper big brand tuning companies such as BBS, KW, Bilstein, they're all here. However, I'm going to concentrate on the TuningXperience because I know that's what you guys and girls really want to see. Silly cars on silly wheels, and you get the idea. Let's go and take a look. Really hope you enjoy the video. Stick with me and I will show you some of my highlights. Let's go. Come give me love. So first couple of cars, we've already got the stunning Mk1 Golf on RSs with the zero lit. That's really tasteful. Alongside, we've got this awesome Porsche 964 bagged on the RSs. It's that classic look, isn't it, for a 964? You really want to be tasteful with your 964, this is what you do. Then this is something pretty special. Quite a rare colour for an E46 M3. A lot of the purists would probably whinge at putting it on air suspension like this with fitment, but from a looks perspective, this thing is wild. I love the BBS. It looked like E88s, maybe wrong. Stunning. And I love the colour. It's also changed the Recaros inside. Moving on, got this wild Ferrari. We've got a Kaido inspired Toyota from Poland. Saw this back at Alt Race, super wild. Then got to touch on this Mk2 that we saw back at Alt Race as well. So lovely. An amazing Volkswagen Derby over here with a shade bay. Honestly, so clean. On gorgeous set of magnesium BBS wheels. Really cool. Immaculate interior as well. Behind me we've got another Group 5 build. Quite a few of these come out in the past few years. They're all very slightly different. I believe this is the Maxton design car, which has been rewrapped with a camel livery. Really cool livery, to be fair. Those old school BBSs. We've got all sorts of things. Bagged Volvos, F80s, this awesome Liberty Walk Lambo on Vossens I saw back at GR8 show earlier this year. It was actually one of my top picks out of the Liberty Walk haul. It's awesome. Can't go wrong with a bagged 308 GTB, this is awesome. Actually quite a big fan of this Karmann Ghia on BBS E88s on one side actually. I'll show you the other side in a minute. Now, the paintwork is actually super cool on this and they've actually glossed it as well. So it's got a clear gloss on top of all this kind of fake patina. I'm not normally a fan of fake patina, but it looks really good. It might actually be real, I cannot actually tell because it's been cleared, but I mean, paintwork on the roof is absolutely stunning as well. I have to show you the other side of the car as well, because they're actually running different wheel set on one side. So it's actually running E to beta turbo twist on that side. Which ones do you prefer? Kind of thinking the BBS, but I mean, to be honest with you, they both work, don't they? Over here, we've got one of the vehicles closest to my heart, E24 65 CSI. Obviously, that good old RS. Actually, these are Style 5s up converted, so they look very similar to an RS. SRR Hardware do a 3-piece conversion kit for the BBS RC090, so you get this awesome effect. It looks very similar to an RS. A much cheaper way of building an RS style wheel. Looks unreal. So we've got this really cool Cayman over here, and then the Dickers Mark II with a RS3 lump-in, which you saw back at Alt Race. This thing's so clean, sounds unreal as well, and it's running BBS RFs. I love it. There's so much to see, so much to take in, but this Beetle running the old school PLS 3-piece wheels, one of my favourite air-cooled cars here. Something about it, I love the colour, And I love the combination with the gold centered PLSs. Looks really, really tasteful. I love it. We've also got the Hella covers there. That's a vibe. Yet another stunning 964 with the combo BBS RSs. This was a silver car, I don't see them that often. And I think the graphite centers on the RSs really pull that silver paintwork together. Very cool. Alongside that, we have this stunning BMW Z3 convertible on these massive triple-stepped BBS RSs. Really pull that rear end together nicely. Again, really simple build. Essentially is a very simple Z3, but air suspension, triple-step RSs. It's a complete vibe, isn't it? I mean, it's not all stance builds here. It literally is everything. I mean, look at this VW Derby, for example. The amount of like fabrication work that's gone into that. Look at that look. The archwork. This is really, really done very well. The arches, the body kit. This is Mk1 Derby blade on Insta. Really cool build. This might be a UK car. UK plate on there. Love to see it. Of course, it wouldn't be Germany without running into some GTRs. God, I love it. Very cool Audi R8 on some absolutely huge BBSs. Not sure on the model of these BBSs. Someone might have to help me out in the comment. These were probably originally 2-piece, maybe I've converted to a 3-piece. Gotta love a real clean R8. Really need to show you this wild Citroen CX. Really someone thinking outside of the box, because to be honest with you, people don't do enough of these old Citroens. They look unreal. They actually come on factory kind of hydro suspension of some sort, and they've obviously probably messed around with it a bit to get it even lower. Classic timeless design from Citroen back in the 80s. It's probably it. I think this is an 86. However, the thing to highlight on here is the interior. Look how unreal the interior is. Like, really, really, really something completely different to what you'd ever see. Last year I was at Essen, I found some amazing E36s, like DTM inspired cars. There's another one right here. Easily got to be in my top 5 of today's show. It's incredible. So just check this out, guys. Obviously it's a saloon E36, but clearly even from this distance you can see the amount of work that has gone into this. Firstly, I got to show you what's in the engine bay. Now that is an S55 out of an F82 M4. Absolute insanity. So it's got full Team Sherma KW suspension setup on the car. I mean, it probably rides just as good as it looks. It's so, so good. So this show really does have something for everyone, and I'm only in the tuning experience part of the show, and already the quality of builds is absolutely next level. The organisers of this part of the show really go that extra step to bring cars in from all over Europe. There's actually a couple of cars here from South Africa as well, quite a few from the UK. Really cool to see. I mean, Essen is also a like 7 or 10 day show. It's at least a week-long show, so you've really got to be dedicated if you want to display your car here. It's got to be here from Thursday night for a very, very long time. So a lot of people tend to sort of drop off their cars and then leave and then come back at the end of the show, or take the time to kind of explore Germany and Europe. It's very cool, and it's really cool to see that people are still infused about Essen, a show that's been going on for many, many years, and it's great to see them embrace the stance and tuning side of automotive so well. Very tasteful E28 over here. See, this car's running an M54 engine swap, so this is out of probably a 330i originally. Really nice engines. These are actually original E28 wheels as well, which have been turned into 3-piece wheels. The colour is actually a 2021 BMW colour. It's called Alpina Green. It's really nice. It's proper dark. And the paint job's really cool. Probably already noticed the show bay. A really nice way to show off an engine swap. Still run the front end kind of as it should look, which is nice. And inside, I don't think I've ever seen this on an E28 before, but inside there are actually Vader seats out of an E36, which is pretty wild. Let me know in the comments if you think that works in an E28 or whether it's too much. Nice to see an E28 I've not actually seen before, so nice one. Guys, I'm trying my best to not make this an entirely BMW related video like Alt Race was, but it's really tough. I'm sorry guys, it's really, really tough to not focus on BMWs. It's where my heart lies. I love BMWs so much. I'm going to throw in a few things here and there, which I hope you enjoy. Now, this was actually one of my favourite cars back from Alt Race this year, and it has changed colour. This was like a sort of a Nardo grey when I saw it back at Alt Race in Poland. They completely colour swapped it to white. I'm not sure which I prefer. They're both really, really cool. The wheel set, Workmeister L1s. Obviously, it's a G82 M4, if you haven't realised yet. It's got loads of really nice colour-coded aero bits on it. Obviously the carbon grille, but the aero, I think this is an AG Schnitzer kit on it. I'm not entirely sure, but I did mention this back in the Alt Race video too, but they've like colour-coded all the mouldings, even all along the windows. Everything is colour-coded, and it's not something, I mean, many people of new G-Series chassis do, but it's a very clean way of doing it. A really different kind of, maybe Japanese-inspired stance way of doing a G-chassis, and I really like it. So I actually have found a really cool non-BMW for you, and this is probably another favourite of the show because you really just don't see these done in a stance way, or you never see wheels like this or air on a vehicle like this. So let me show you. So here we have it. It's a Calibra. This was an Opel. If we're in the UK, it'd probably be a Vauxhall, but this is an Opel Calibra. When did you last see one of these, let alone it being fully stanced out on triple step BBS RSs, which look the nuts on this car. They still got a bit of Vauxhall in there. I mean, check out the beaded seat covers. If that doesn't scream Vauxhall or Opel to you, I don't know what does, but that's really cool. So they've kept that little touch in there. But wow, who knew Calibra could look this freaking cool? I'm a fan, for sure. I'm about to show you a Mk4 Golf side-on profile. You're not going to actually be able to guess what's inside the engine bay. It's a very wild motor. You're not going to expect it, trust me. So, Mk4 Golf side-on profile. Originally, this was a 1.9 TDI, so completely basic off-spec Mk4 Golf. Now, let me show you what's inside the engine bay. Look at this. How crazy is that? So this is an Audi bi-turbo V8. Now look at the turbochargers, and wow, crazy work. Totally unexpected for a car like this, which is mental. Drop a comment and let me know what you think of this. Absolutely love this Porsche 993, built by Maxim on the offset forged wheels, and I love the colour. It's probably one of my favourite colours I've ever seen on a 993. Something about a purple car, really, really nice. So R129 Mercs have been very, very popular over the past couple of years throughout Europe and the UK. Haven't seen one on this wheel set before. So these are Lorenzer RSK2s, I believe. Super funky 3-piece wheel set. You really don't see these ever. I'm not sure if the centre caps originally had a different centre cap or not. These are quite wild indeed. It is an SL 500 as well, so it's one of the big boys. It's going to sound amazing. His wheels are pretty nuts. They're literally just entirely mirror finished. Let me know what you think of these. Would you run these on an R129? Here we got probably one of my favourite G87 M2s I've seen in a very long time. Mainly because of the wheel set, to be honest with you. These are BBS RT88s. Real tasteful. Car sits very nicely on KW V3s, Get Pfeffer, and it's got loads of really tasteful M Performance and Z Aero bits on it. It's really nice. It's not overly done over the top. A lot of these G chassis now are getting a little bit too wild for my taste, but this one's pretty much got it spot on. I actually really like the blacked out taillights as well. They kind of match all the carbon, well, not carbon, they kind of match all the black gloss all around the vehicle. Those wheels, RT88s, so sick. I'm really a big fan of Mk7 Golf race cars, and this is actually running one of those custom RR400 body kits on it. Now look how wide these look from the front. They're so menacing. These look so good racing, and it's really nice to see someone's done like a show car variation using this style kit, because it's literally, I think it is one of the best looking kits available for a Golf. So good. This is quite cool. We've got an F82 M4 on a set of reverse lip wheels. Again, a really popular trend of the year. These are wedge crans of some sort with the big old reverse outer lip, which actually looks really cool in these BMWs. Static car as well. Let me know what you think of that. Obviously, we're in Germany, so you know we're going to find some really cool back Benzes over here. Look at the length of this. Insane. BBS RSs with a classic look. It's so long, I've got to walk all the way around it to get another shot. How cool is that? Loving that. So this is actually a W126, it's a SL500, so it's got the big boy V8 in it. So not only does it look the part, you know it's going to sound insane as well. Something about these bad Benzes, they never get old. Even though, yes, it's another set of BBS RSs, who cares, man? They look perfect. So this over here is kind of one of those perfect examples of why I love European shows so much. All these odd vehicles appear out of nowhere and people put their stance touch on it. This is a Lancia Thema, something you probably have never even seen in the UK. Probably super rare 4-door Lancia. Wheel set on it, Porsche 3-piece split rims. It's really cool, isn't it? Again, there's something about like choosing an odd car like this, something completely different to put your spin on it. It's really thinking outside the box. As much as I love BMWs and Mercs, I really do appreciate people that go that extra effort to do something a bit different. The interior is actually amazing. Really good condition. Very cool. So the owner of this has so many cool Opels. It's pretty famous for the amount of cool stance Opels he has. This is a Corsa A, and it is probably one of the cleanest Opels I've seen. It's insane. I love the Raku Compomotive 3-piece wheels on there. Love wheels with really tiny centers. These have been stepped really tastefully as well. And this car's got like all the bits on it. Like, can you check out the kind of like window louver on the side? I don't know if you can see it, but where would you find these for Corsa? I even believe the front spoiler is like an Irmscher, super rare front spoiler. It's obviously got the heck blend and the rear louver on it as well. All those impossible to find parts are on it. Kind of can't not show you this wild car, or pickup, or whatever you want to call it. Look at the full custom frame on it. It's actually powered by a Cummins motor. Look at that. So sick. Full custom frame. Like, fair play for the amount of work that's gone into this. I mean, that's sitting alongside like a really stancy BMW 1M, which is, I mean, the difference is, it just blows my mind. So the 1M in question is running a set of BBS RS 744s. Now, these again are originally a 2-piece wheel, and SRR Hardware offer one of their amazing 2-piece to 3-piece conversion kits. So obviously these wheels can now be spec'd perfectly for the car, so it's got this perfect fitment going on front and rear. Amazing. I love the carbon mirrors and the spoiler on there as well, very cool. Cool VR6 T-swapped. That's really nice on BBS LMs. Got yet another Mk2 Rallye. I love a Mk2 Rallye in black. Super cool. Now over here, this is the car, well, pair. 2 cars come all the way from South Africa, actually hit the UK first this year for a couple of events, and now Chicano Customs, 2 BMWs have made it over to Germany. Pretty cool achievement. I mean, you know I'm a E34 guy at heart. This dude's built E34 Touring, air suspension, BBS RSs, which look amazing. It's a really nice colour as well. I'm not sure what the colour is. Full custom trim going on inside. Towing is BMW 2002, which is like absolutely madness. So Chip's really cool. He brings over a brand new project car to the UK and Europe like every year. He's been doing it for about 3 years now, like full-on brand new project. And just to show off like the skill sets of the company that he runs over in South Africa. Nice to see that he's spreading the love over to Europe. Really helps engage his client base back in South Africa, just to see where, just to basically show like how interested he actually is in the culture. So hence he builds a car and ships them off
to Europe every single year, which kind of mind-blowing, right? Absolutely crazy. E34, best one yet, very cool. So fun fact for you, I actually grew up in Spain when I was a teenager. Spent probably 10 years of my childhood, teenage years in Spain. And Seats were a very, very common Spanish-built car. The car culture at the time was kind of non-existent when I was a kid. Nowadays I'm seeing more and more Seats kind of enter the scene, and this is very cool. Let me show you. This is it's called a Seat Malaga. I don't believe I've ever seen one. I mean, I probably have seen many of them sort of parked up on the streets in Spain before and not really noticed them. But whoever built this has gone wild. Firstly, the orange or yellow window tints all round, beaded seat covers, and these are original Seat, would have been the original one-piece wheel. They've been cut up, turned into three-piece. They look so sick. And you know, it's not perfect. There's dings and scratches all over it, but that kind of adds to the look of this thing. It kind of looked like it's been pulled out of a bush, but at the same time, it's got these nice wheels on it. And I really like that. The whole engine bay is cool. And check out the spare, it's just plonked it on top. It's so sick. But yeah, that's very cool indeed. How can I forget this? This is Starworks DKW or Auto Union car. It's so sick. The patina on it this is that patina that everyone wants. It's so good. Like, it's still dirty patina. It's a bit of a John Ludwig for sure. Custom steelies as well, turned into three-piece for that extra little bit of bling. This thing's just unreal. Look at this. So it's originally a van, or being converted into a van. Yeah, there's not much to say. Just look at it. It's a thing of pure beauty for sure, and it's just sat flat on the floor. It's so sick. And then next to that, you've got like this perfect Escort built by Carrera Bodyworks. With like so this is like the most perfect of cars and paint you can get. Parked next to Starworks DKW. Just shows the variation that the TuningXperience has. Absolutely love that. So another R129 in silver, like full on silver interior, on some custom MAE wheels. Really gangster wheel set for any Mercedes, any sort of old school Mercedes, but yeah, this looks the part. Loving it. So this is potentially my favorite car here. This is actually a custom BMW M1. Now, yeah, it kind of looks pretty odd, right? Now this is actually a full custom tube chassis, custom frame, custom carbon body kit. Whole thing is custom carbon with that really, really iconic, I guess, kind of their touch of the BASF livery. It's not done too much. It's actually very, very tastefully done. I believe it's running an E39 M5 motor, so V8, naturally aspirated, really, really great BMW engine, to be fair. So it's running a set of Toyota LMP1 wheels. These were seen on a lot of the kind of race cars of this era. Really cool. But yeah, hell of a lot of work's gone into this, guys. Proper Lexan windows on it. Look at this, look at the fabrication. And inside, wow. I mean, there's no seat in there at the moment, but guys, this is proper. Wow. I'd love to see this thing moving. Not sure if it does, but wow, what a build. You can see the front suspension as well, just peeping out through there. Insane. And from the front, this kit is done really well. How sick is that? So I've got to touch on this. This is probably the vehicle that's been getting the most attention today at Essen in the TuningXperience hall. It's called a Kleinbus. So this is a T2 inspired custom build with like wide body on it, crazy worker mitts, three-piece wheels, like super wide, with a custom frame, like centered driving position as well, which is nuts. But this is the creme de la creme of the build. It's got to be the BMW V12 engine sat right in the middle with this crazy exhaust setup, that is going to be absolutely deafening. But yeah, the work and fabrication that's gone into this, probably the best and wildest car here for sure. I'm not surprised that it's getting constant attention. It's really been actually hard to get shots of this car. Even the rear rad, like, everything's done amazingly. Fuel cell in there as well. Wow. But even the quality of the over fenders, these wide body arches, not to everyone's taste, but they've done it perfectly. It's really, really well executed. Great paint, great color, insane Kleinbus. Okay guys, so I'm going to bring my coverage of the tuning experience at Essen Motor Show to an end. Really hope you've enjoyed the video. I've really enjoyed coming back over to Essen. It's my second year in a row. I'll definitely be coming back consistently because the quality at this show is next level. Highly recommend it. Obviously the summer season finished a few months ago, so it's a really nice after having a little break to get back out over to Europe to see some of Europe's best cars, to be honest with you. A couple from England, South African cars as well. Really nice little touch to see those. Yeah, if you're looking for high quality stance builds, come to the tuning experience at Essen Motor Show. You will not regret it. Show's on for 7 or 10 days, literally a whole week. So you've got every opportunity to come here and check out the cars. You can fly really easily from LHR to Dusseldorf, get yourself an Uber, it's about 30 minutes away. It's really, really easy. Highly, highly recommend this show. It'll probably be my final video for the year. There's not much left on the calendar, maybe a few cars and coffee meets here and there I'll get on here. If not, I will see you in 2026. I'd love to hear where you want me to go next year. We potentially have Worthersea on the cards again. I bought a new daily, really considering making the trek down there. It'd be really cool to do another vlog. Maybe I can get some mates on board with me and we'll make a proper road trip out of it. Until then, thank you so much and I will see you in 2026. Take it easy.